Block drains, the arch nemesis of every homeowner. But are you covered? It's every homeowner's nightmare to wake up to the mess and stress of a clogged drain. And though home remedies may sound appealing, they're not always the easy fix that you might be hoping for. Plumbing issues are always best left to the plumbing professionals. But there is a chance you might be covered by insurance. Firstly, if you're currently experiencing issues with blockages, it is extremely important to have your drains inspected by a licensed plumber with a CCTV drain camera. So what could home insurance cover? To start off with, it is always best to check what your home and contents insurance will cover when it comes to calling in the professionals in clearing a block drain. It is important to know that you won't always be totally covered. Insurers can be quite selective with which insurance claims they will accept when it comes to the plumbing issues surrounding block drains. If your drains are blocked due to one of the following causes, you might just be covered. Number one, accidental damage. Most home insurance companies will cover any accidental damages that may lead to clogged drains. However, your definition of accidental may not always be the same as your insurer's. Insurance companies are all about those technicalities, but what causes are actually considered as accidental? Trees, tree roots, tree excavations, and just about anything remotely involving trees. Tree roots are a big one, as they naturally seek out the closest source of water. They can find the smallest of water leaks and use that opening to break through the water pipes and eventually cause block drains. The cost of repairs may be covered in this instance. However, it is always best to check with your insurance company before assuming they will actually cover the costs of anything damaged due to those pesky roots. Number two, connecting drains. You are liable for any drains that fall within your property boundary. But if the structural damages to the plumbing system are located outside of your property, you might just be in luck. It's important to note that, much like you, are only liable for the drains within your property bounds. Your insurance only covers your drains within your property. This means that most insurance companies will not cover damages exceeding property lines, though the final call is up to them. In this instance, getting a plumber to find the root cause of a block drain could be in your best interest. Though you might have connected drain systems, if the problem is found to be in your neighbour's property or on council land, it becomes their responsibility to ensure any necessary repairs are made. Now, what home insurance won't cover? Number one, negligence. Fact of the matter is, your insurance policy most likely won't cover any gradual damages. If you're someone that will often find themselves using the sink or even the toilet as a form of garbage disposal, or if you simply can't remember the last time you had your plumbing system checked, you might be in for a shock the next time you apply for an insurance claim. If you manage to miss the fine print on the product disclosure statement, you probably don't know that most home insurance companies won't cover any damage to your home that they have deemed avoidable, which is why maintenance is really important. Number two, DIY plumbing. When it comes to home improvement, DIY fix-its have really taken off. But are you just digging yourself a deeper ditch? When it comes to assessing the cause of a block drain, if the root cause turns out to be that pipe you tried to reinstall yourself last month, your chances of being covered by insurance are slim. So if your plumbing experiences amounts to some DIY video tutorials and that one time dad showed you how to replace a tap 10 years ago, calling your local plumber is your best bet. So back to the initial question, are block drains covered by home insurance? The answer is possibly. It is not a definite answer because it really depends on a few different factors. It depends on the cause of the block drain, whether that be accidental, out of your bounds, or avoidable damage. But it also depends heavily on your insurance company and what they will actually cover. If you are unsure of your coverage, it's time to pull out the old product disclosure statement and give it another browse through. Or contact your insurer and check what you're actually covered for.